Hey guys, I'm part of Film Attackers. My name's Michael Hall, and I may be a movie buff, but I'm also an avid gamer. This is why this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be talking about a game that I thoroughly enjoyed that gets a lot of hate. I want to explain why I enjoyed it, and some of the gripes that I do have with the game that I do agree with a lot of people. And that game is Dead Rising 4. This game had fans split. Either you loved Dead Rising 4 or you hated Dead Rising 4 because they changed so much about the game. I'm a huge Dead Rising fan. I loved all the Dead Risings with the exception of 3. All of them were fun. Some of the complaints are really good, while other complaints are really stupid. Like, one of them is the voice actor for Frank West. The original one, he left, and they got a new person to replace him. And people were getting mad because the original voice actor wasn't in it. I mean, would the game have been better if the original voice actor was in it? No. It would just be, it'd be like putting, okay, I want to say this like as a way people look at it. If you guys see this game as a turd, would putting the original voice actor in it make it better? It's like putting like sprinkles on a shit nugget. It's not going to help. It's still going to be a bad game, even with the original voice actor. Now, in my opinion, this is a good game, but I'm just saying. I loved the new Frank. I love the guy who voiced Frank West in this one. I think his voice fits perfectly with the way Frank West acts. He's very sarcastic. He has one-liners that are funny, and all around he's just an ass, which is basically what Frank kind of is. If you ever read some of the Dead Rising comics, he's an asshole, just like in Dead Rising 4. And also people didn't like the new look. Me personally, I thought the new look was really good. I love the new look of Frank West. I don't know why. He reminds me of Bruce Campbell. So weird, but it's badass. The other complaint people had was no timers. I can see that from true diehard Dead Rising fans. Me, I don't really miss the timer. I actually love exploring the world, finding the secrets, going into houses, looting. I enjoy that, and I think that's what Capcom wanted to do with Dead Rising 4 is they wanted people to actually enjoy the hard work they put into the game by letting you explore it freely, so that we don't have to rush it and miss something that they put in there. They want you to explore the game, every nook and cranny, and they decided, hey, why not just take away the stress of the gamers and put in a timer? To me, I liked that addition. I liked it when they added the sandbox mode and off the record. And to me, I can now take my time with the story mode. I don't have to worry about failing it over and over again. I can just take my time, find all the collectibles, get everything I need. Other thing people complain about, and this one I do agree with, is no co-op multiplayer campaign. Now I wish they did add this, because I do have a friend. He bought the game for me as a gift on Xbox One S, and I do thank you Tyler so much for that. I can't wait for you to get us Far Cry 5 so we can play it. But I wanted to play a co-op campaign with them, but instead they added a multiplayer type thing where it's in episodic things, which can be fun, but I want to be dressed up wacky with my best friend with over-the-top weapons just slaughtering and slaying zombies. That was the one thing I gave Dead Rising 3. The multiplayer was fun with your friends. That made the game so much more interesting with your friends, was playing with them. I really wish they did add that back, but it's like we're not going to get it because the game's been out for 2 years. Another thing people complained about was the game being too easy. Now, they did fix this issue when Frank's Big Package came out for PS4. They gave the Xbox users an update, and it gave us difficulty settings, and it actually made it harder and harder and harder. Now, normal mode doesn't feel like you're slaughtering them with one hit. No, it actually takes several fucking hits to kill a zombie, and it takes more hits to kill a human. Another one is people complain about being too over the top. I've always felt Dead Rising was kind of over the top. I mean, the first game had its over the top moments. The second game definitely had it. The third one, I didn't really feel like it went too over the top. This one feels like it's the Saints Row equivalent. and I enjoy Saints Row. I It's probably why I enjoy this game. People also said the game looks very ugly. I disagree with that. I think the Christmas time setting for this game makes the game look terrific with all the bright colors and the snow. And when you hit a zombie, the blood laying on the snow, and it feels like it causing mass carnage. I think it makes the game look very pretty. I think this is the prettiest looking Dead Rising to ever come out to me, because I've always wanted a zombie game based near Christmas, and now I got it. Um, I just I can see why people don't like it, but in my opinion, I think this game is way too underrated. This game has good qualities in it that people want to throw out because it's not like the first game. People wanted the 10th anniversary game to be just like the first game when it shouldn't have been. Capcom Vancouver wanted to make something different for the fans. They wanted to make something unique, and they did. This is a very fun game to me. And I just think all the Dead Rising fans smashed it because none of the qualities of the first game were in there. They were looking at it through nostalgia glasses when they should have took it off and seen, you know what, this isn't a bad game. It's not. It's actually kind of fun. Yes, they had flaws when they removed co-op multiplayer, which really pissed me off. But other than that, the game is fun, the story's amazing, the graphics are pretty good. I mean, they fit so many fucking zombies on screen now. It's fucking ridiculous. If you guys hated Dead Rising 4, I'm not saying you're wrong. I completely respect your opinion if you did not like Dead Rising 4. It's just the people who hate on it because it's not like the first game. That's the one that makes me mad. If you had actual like complaints with it, fine. But if you say you didn't like it because it's not like the first game, that makes no sense. If you guys have played it and liked it or hated it, leave it in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later.